confirmed that the Aboriginal community-controlled health organisation Danila Dilba, which provides healthcare at the Dondale Youth Detention Centre, requested Medicare benefits be made available to children and young people in detention?
Yes, we are. They did make that request, yes.
And what was your response to that request?
I think it has been probably reported publicly in recent days that the response was that, I think as we were previously discussing, that the provision of healthcare in detention settings is, generally speaking, the responsibility of the states and territories.
But Mr Matthews, Medicare is a federal issue. What steps are being taken to ensure that that particular recommendation is going to be implemented?
I think from memory, Senator, the government response to the Royal Commission at the time was to reject that particular recommendation because whilst Medicare is a general provision, nationally the provision of healthcare in prisons is the responsibility of states and territories.
Well, Mr Matthews, but, you know, can you not confirm that children and young people in detention face significantly larger and more complex health challenges than the rest of the population?
I think, as Ms Briston said, I think we accept that, you know, healthcare for everybody that needs the level of healthcare they need is something that is, you know, I think everybody would probably have that view, and that's, but equally that's where the states and territories have that responsibility for the provision of that care inside those settings.
Okay, can I just, before I move on from this, can I just ask, what conversation, are there steps in place to actually look at this as a far broader issue in terms of youth and child detention and their health specifically, especially around this particular recommendation?
Okay.
So, Senator, I think that's a matter for government, given that...
Well, Minister, could you answer that?
So Medicare doesn't usually provide any funding within detention or prisons, as we've discussed, because that is a state territory
That's not the
issue.
question. The question is there a decision being made as to whether to consider this particular recommendation of the Royal Commission into youth detention around the use of Medicare?
Okay, Senator, unfortunately I'm going to have to take that on notice. I'm not aware of the deliberations that are being undertaken by the Minister on this particular issue, but we'll certainly get back to you with the response to that.
All right, thank you, Minister.